Well, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but you don't know, and you don't know anything. You are more than a criminal, and you are more than a sinner because you covered the church up, and you know everything about what's going on in the church.
Charles has been baited for almost 3 years, and he's still hoping to get money or justification. Today, he takes a stroll down memory lane when he finally speaks to Sister Davina about everything that happened with the dead Cardinal and the parcel.
Hello. Yeah.
Is this Mr. Alganero?
Yes.
Mr. Alganero, do you know who's speaking to you?
Yes.
Who's speaking to you, Mr. Alganero?
Of course I know.
I'm going to ask you again. Who is speaking to you, Mr. Alganero?
It's Don. You Don. You're not Don speaking to me.
No. This is not Don. This is Agent Don Anthony.
All right.
No, you would have to refer to me by my name and title. This is Agent Don Anthony.
Okay.
Okay, what? You say, okay, Agent Don.
Agent Don. Okay.
So, Mr. Alganero, was that so difficult? Mr. Alganero, I need you on this call because I am going to be getting the side from Sister Davina. Did I not tell you I was going to get Sister Davina? Can you speak louder for me?
Of course, I'm speaking louder.
Okay, perfect. Hold on. Not only am I going to bring Sister Davina onto the call, Mr. Belhaven will also be brought in because I want there to be transparency. I am pissed at everything that has been going on, but there has to be transparency. Are we clear?
Okay, I'm clear.
Get away from all the noise. You're around a lot of noise. You need to get away from all the noise.
Can you hear me?
Good. This is better. Hold on. I'm bringing in Davina and I'm bringing in Mr. Phil. Hello,
Hey,
Mr. Phil.
hey, Agent Anthony. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Phil.
Well,
I'm doing okay.
Good morning, I guess. I don't know. I'm so confused anymore.
I want to be clear with you. Mr. Phil, on the phone is Mr. Alganero.
Oh, Charles?
Yeah, okay, I see. I'm here.
Oh, hey, Charles. Oh, good. Okay, very good. You were able to get a hold of Sister Davina, Agent Anthony?
I'm bringing Sister Davina onto the call now.
Wonderful.
And we are going to settle this once and for all.
Excellent.
Hold on. She's coming in.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Sister Davina. This is Agent Don Anthony.
Good afternoon, Agent Don Anthony.
We
So great
spoke.
to speak with you again.
Yes, we spoke earlier about my concerns in relation to a one Mr. Charles Alganero. Do you recall this?
Yes, I do recall this.
Mr. Alganero and Mr. Belhaven. Mr. Belhaven is a very close friend of Mr. Alganero. They are both on the call for transparency. Mr. Alganero, can you speak to Sister Davina?
Yeah, Sister Davina, this is Charles on the line.
Hello, Charles. Can you speak up, please? You're very quiet.
Yeah, this is Charles. This is Charles on the line. General Charles. This is Charles on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How have you been?
Well, up and down. I've not been good.
How is it possible that you're still not arrested?
It sounds funny sometimes. It sounds very, very funny. Why will I be arrested for what?
For what? For your involvement with the death of Cardinal Abuja.
You have no point. What you're saying?
Are you trying to deny
you have
this?
no point. I'm not denying anything. I know what you're saying. Like, what you are involved in? What? What am I involved in?
Your involvement with the death of Cardinal Abuja.
You are the one you and the church. You're supposed to be the one who's supposed to be arrested by now because you set me up on the church. You set me up. The Cardinal you said died. I don't even know. I'm not sure if the Cardinal died. Your Cardinal tricks me to send those pictures you received from the church. And those things you're telling me, I killed the Cardinal. All was just a fake because I don't know if the Cardinal died. I don't even know what. But you said your church said the Cardinal died, which I cannot confirm from my end. And the second point is that your Cardinal tricked me to send him pictures. Everything is there. So everything is there. So you can't say like I'm supposed to be arrested. Arrested for what? Everything was blackmailed. Everything was blackmailed from your church, from your hand, from your cardinal. I was blackmailed.
There was
Even
no
the
such
pictures
thing
from
as
the
blackmail.
Mr.
There is
Oganero,
look at
no
what you're
such thing
saying.
as
There was no
blackmail.
blackmail.
Mr.
To you.
Oganero,
You have
Sister
been
Davina,
conspiring with
I want
Brother
you both.
Jerry.
I want you both to stop. Sister Davina, please go
Yes, sir.
ahead and tell me the story as you know it.
Well, a few years ago, Mr. Oganero came on our path because he wanted to start his own parish in Nigeria. And we are always reaching out to do charity and to expand our church in the less fortunate countries, to spread the word of God and to do good. So we decided to fund his church, and we sent him a lot of money and appliances for his church, and he picked them up. But he got involved with this driver named Juju, I think. And for some reason, he kept going back and forth, and he didn't, at least he said he didn't get the package, but he did have, well, very questionable relations with this driver. He
What?
sent him nude pictures and promised him to have sex.
Oh,
So that was
wow.
all very strange. And after that, he just kind of disappeared. And later on, we found out that he has been conspiring with our brother Jerry, the accountant of our church at the time, that he was trying to get money from our church. Even after he tried to become a reverend, he was in contact with Cardinal Geoffrey, who died under, well, I hope this is confidential.
This is all confidential.
Okay, then I can speak freely. Well, Cardinal Geoffrey, he was, and well, it's very hard for me to talk about this because it's very upsetting. But Brother Jerry and Mr. Oganero, they work together. It makes me sick even thinking about this. To make the Cardinal believe that Mr. Oganero would be his new boyfriend, and to help him get a visa to come to England. And Brother Jerry had to do all kinds of nasty things with the Cardinal. And Brother Oganero sent all kinds of pictures, like he was playing Little Red Riding Hood, and he was showing pictures dressed as a woman and marrying a man and having oral sex with another man and having a banana up his. And it is so disgusting. And in this process, he seduced our Cardinal up to the point where our Cardinal took an overdose of drugs and he died, with the pictures of Mr. Oganero on his computer screen. And Brother Oganero, he just disappeared, and he never took any responsibility for any of this. And Brother Jerry, he went to prison for all of this. It is so upsetting, and we lost so much money to this man, and also we lost our Cardinal because of this who seduced him. It's just horrible.
You know, firstly, I want to start by just apologizing to you, Sister Davina, for you having to relive all of this. Mr. Oganero, I mean, what do you have to say to all of this, Mr. Oganero?
Okay, I have my, okay, let me say my own. Okay, let me say the truth, nothing but the truth. When I got in touch with the church, I said I want to be a reverend over here. So they said I have to do a lot of things. I have to do some spiritual stuff. If I'm going to be a reverend, I have to do the monument. I have to do this, I have to do that. So during the process, I thought about for 2 weeks. I don't know about that. After that, I built a monument. So the church said I'm going to send me some package, but they don't have. They have to send me some package, some money, some laptops, and some phones as well. So I could be using for my branch over here in Nigeria. So I told them, okay. I sent the details to them, everything on my Amazon, and they're going to send it to me very soon. So the church told me I have to come to Benin Republic because the company that I use, they don't have a branch in Abuja anymore. They don't have a branch in Lagos. So they have to come to Benin to pick the package. So I was very, very scared of that because I haven't been there before. So I was very, very scared. Should I go to leave my contract, go to another month's country to receive some package? So I thought of that for some days. Okay, I agree. And I borrowed some money because of this. I borrowed some money because I told them to send me some money to go over there. They said, no, I can let me find any possible means to go. So
Mr. Oganero,
I thought of that, and I borrowed money. I go to...
how much money did you borrow? How much money?
All I can say, I borrowed $200. That's all I can say. $200. Okay. And
Keep
then
going.
I borrowed $200. So I borrowed from $200 from a friend of mine. So I went over to Benin Republic. So when I went there, they gave me the location the hotel I'm going to meet the driver. So when I went to the hotel, I wrote the driver, are you bringing my package? Because I'm waiting for you over here. The driver told me it's coming, it's in Cotonou, it's coming. So I waited until it's past 5 in the evening. So I received a message from the driver like, yeah, this guy is having issue problem, so it's not going to come anymore today. It's going to come tomorrow. So I should be patient with him. So okay, I understand. So I agree. So I slept from Benin Republic till the next morning. So in the morning, I texted this man, are you coming with my package? Because I'm waiting. I won't spend more time over here. I don't have enough cash for me anymore. So he told me he's coming. So I waited until past 2, past 3 in the afternoon. I waited at some point getting to the evening about 4 p.m. I don't know. So this man texted me that it's not going to come over there. It's not going to come over anymore because he saw what was inside the van. He saw my package. And he saw everything inside and he told me, wow, this is huge. This is huge. He's not going to bring it. He's not going to bring my package. He's going to run away with it to Togo. He's not going to bring my package. What is inside is huge. So I convinced him, man, come bring this for me. I tried to talk to him. I talked to him, but he didn't want to listen to me. And he gave me a condition. The only condition he can come over to meet me in the location. I should send him a nude picture of me. If I can't send him a nude picture of me, he's not going to bring my package. So I was like, what? What are you saying? I should send you a nude picture of me? So I thought of this for like an hour. I thought of this like an hour. I said, man, I can't do this. I should send a nude picture of me naked. So after thinking of this, finally, I decided and I sent him, okay, let me just do this. I want to follow my package. So I sent him a nude picture of me so he can bring my package. So when I sent him the nude picture of me, immediately he forwarded the nude picture to the church. He forwarded the nude picture to the company, to his company, and the company, I don't know, the company forwarded to the church. And what I was saying, like, I was all the thought. They didn't want to hear my side of the story. They just decided I tried to trick the driver and the driver didn't come. I tried to study the driver, that's why the driver didn't come. I was trying to explain my side of the story, why I sent this picture, but nobody wanted to listen to me. And immediately the company fired the driver. And the driver took away my goods and everything and ran away. He didn't show up anymore after I sent him the picture. Because he told the church and everybody, the company, that I wanted to say this, and that's why I didn't come. And that was a lie. He told me to send me, I should send my nude because if I don't send my nude, it's not going to bring my package. That's why I did it. But nobody wanted to believe me because everybody was thinking I tried to say this driver. So after all of this, I came back with tears in my eyes coming to Nigeria. I came back with tears in my eyes. I borrowed another money from a friend to even return back to my country. I was in pain. I was in serious pain. I didn't receive the package. I didn't receive anything. This man took everything away from me. I was in pain. So I went to Nigeria and I came back. And when I came back to Nigeria, this church was texting me that I'm this blah, 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 blah. All of this. They didn't believe this. They didn't believe I was a gay. They didn't believe I could do this to them, blah, blah. I was trying to explain my side of the story, but they don't want to listen to me. All they were thinking
and
I was
why would we even believe you? You tried to steal from the church together with Brother Jerry. Yes, we have all the emails. So if you lied about becoming a reverend, then why wouldn't you lie about being a...
I should be the one explaining. When you explained earlier, I was listening. So don't interfere when I'm explaining. Please don't interfere. You just explain your own side of the story. I didn't interfere in your own side of the story.
No, you're giving us more lies. Explain to us why did you steal from the church and why are you secretly a...
When you was explaining, I didn't complain. I didn't interfere in your... So why are you interfering when I'm explaining? Why are you interfering when I'm explaining on one side of the story? Why are you interfering? You should listen carefully if you don't know anything. I clearly know you don't know anything.
We have all your emails. We have all your emails with Jerry.
See, Agent Don Anthony, I'm explaining and this woman cut me off. I don't know what to say because now she cut me off. I'm explaining, she cut me when she was explaining, I didn't cut her off.
Mr. Gennaro, do not refer to her as this.
I can hear you.
Sister Davina. We all have to be respectful of each other.
She cut me off. Why she cut me off? For what?
Because you're a criminal and a liar.
I am not a criminal. Your church is a false church. Your church is a criminal. Your Cardinal was a player, was a liar. Nope, I didn't trick anybody. I didn't collect money from anybody. I didn't collect money from the church.
The start.
I didn't try to... Will you listen carefully if you don't know anything? You listen carefully, madam. You don't know anything, so you should listen carefully.
You will call me Sister Davina and not madam or woman. Do you understand?
Whatever I say doesn't matter.
You
Whatever
are
I
a
say doesn't
low-life
matter.
criminal, and I will not accept any disrespect from you.
What I say doesn't matter at this point in time. What I say doesn't matter to me anymore because your church tricked me. Your Cardinal tricked me. Everybody. So what I said at this point doesn't matter. If I call you madam or sister, it doesn't matter right now. It
does matter because you are a criminal and you tried to steal from our church from the start.
I have been respectful enough talking to you all these years, but since you didn't know the truth, so I didn't want to give it that respect anymore. Because you don't know the truth. All you think it was, you don't know anything about what happened. You don't know anything. You really don't know anything about what happened.
Well, the evidence is very clear. You had a in your mouth and a banana in your.
Yeah, I had those in my heart because your Cardinal asked me to make those pictures. I didn't make it on my own. He asked me to make those pictures. So what are you saying? Yes, you saw those pictures. Yes, your Cardinal asked me to make those pictures. If I made those pictures, I send you those pictures. It's gonna bring me back to the show. That's why he asked me to make those pictures. So I didn't make it on my own. So what are you saying?
You made pictures for him only because you wanted to get money and a visa, and nobody who is not will not make any pictures with a banana in his ass and a in his mouth. So you are.
Well, when the information falls away, I'm not. That's what you're saying. I'm not. Because your Cardinal asked me to make those pictures. Because at that point in time, I really want to get back to the show. So what you're saying, it doesn't make sense.
Mr. Oganero,
it doesn't make sense.
Mr. Oganero, I have told you in the past, whether you are or not does not matter. That's okay.
Now I want to make it clear to everybody, I'm not. So I don't want to put this benchmark like I'm a. No, I'm not. I want to make it clear to everybody because all those pictures everybody was thinking blah 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 blah. Your Cardinal asked me to make those pictures. And regarding Brother Gary was talking about, Brother Gary contacted me. I didn't contact Brother Gary. He contacted me. Asked me, he really want me to get back to the show. That this is what I'm going to do. Well, no, I want to make this madam or whatever I call it accept to understand something. Because since she doesn't know what's going on, she don't know what.
Not madam, Sister Davina.
No, I would at this point of time whether I put this sister or madam doesn't make sense anymore to me because what I'm saying, she really don't know what happened. So I want to make her understand this something. Regarding Brother Gary was talking about you, Sister Davina, your Brother Gary contacted me. Your Brother Gary told me he wanted me to get back to the show. That this Cardinal likes me. That if I could send this picture to this Cardinal, this kind of picture, blah blah blah, to the Cardinal, he's going to like me. He's going to bring me back to the show. And everything was there. Everything was there on the chat. So what are you talking about?
Mr.
Talking like I contacted Gary. Gary contacted me. No, I want to make this Sister Davina understand something.
It doesn't matter if Jerry contacted you. You agreed to defraud the church. You agreed to steal from us. Yes.
I didn't agree to steal from your church. Your brother Gary contacted me. He wanted me to get back to the church. That since I'm falling out, the Cardinal likes me. If I send some pictures of the Cardinal, this Cardinal is like this. This Cardinal he likes pictures of him. He likes so it's like all of these things. So I place the Cardinal. That's what Gary told me. After Gary told me all of that, the Cardinal contacted me on the email. I told me he likes me, love. I like to send him pictures of me dressed with a woman dress. I send him pictures of me, banana. He asked me to make all those pictures. And Gary told me if I should do all of this, that the Cardinal is going to support me and use some of money and all of that. I said, okay, that will be fine. I didn't speak from your church. I didn't request for money from your church like I asked you. That was what me and Gary. That was what Gary told me. But he sent the Cardinal money. If I send the Cardinal the pictures, the Cardinal is going to send me some other money and I'll get back to the job, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, if I should place the Cardinal, whoever would I place anymore again? I said the Cardinal, yes. So what are you saying?
You tried to get money from the church again. First, you tried to get money from the church by pretending to be a reverend and starting your own parish, funded by us. And it was all a lie. And then, after you failed at doing that, you turned to our Cardinal and you tried to get money from him and a visa, and you sent him your pictures. You are a thief.
What you say? You are a criminal. Your church is a criminal. Prove to me your Cardinal.
I have not stolen anything from anyone. The evidence is clear. The emails are there that you were conspiring with Jerry, and that you have a picture with a banana in your and a picture with a in your mouth and a picture of you marrying a man.
Your Cardinal asked me to do all of that. He asked me to find another man, find another man that I should make some pictures of me, like
and someone who is not will not do these
things.
things.
Hold on a second. You were talking on top of your voice. You hold on a second. I want to ask you a question. Prove to me your Cardinal died. Cardinal Josephine. Prove to me he died. I want to ask. Prove to me. I want to know. Like you said, your Cardinal died. You told me your Cardinal died on him. So I want you to prove to everybody your Cardinal died.
Officer Don Anthony, you are a man of the law. Can you please confirm this?
Oh, he sent me a message. He's still here. He sent me a message that he had to step away from phone for a second.
Well, Mr. Belhaven, you have heard all the stories. You have been involved with this. Don't you know what happened? You know that the Cardinal is dead.
Well, yeah. I understand that the church didn't want to overly publicize the hows and the whys because of the nature of the man's death.
Exactly.
But the man did die. As a matter of fact, I believe I'm sure Agent Anthony has the obituary. It was a very simple obituary, just stating that the man had passed away and he had been called home.
He has been a faithful man all his life until Mr. Ogonero came along, and that was when when he went completely astray.
Your church, you and everybody in the church is a sinner. You because you know everything about this man. You know what this man is doing all this while. You and the others know all of this. You kept quiet to this. You know all of this that this man is an homosexual. You know all of this. You kept quiet along with the others. So you should be.
It doesn't matter in our church if someone is or isn't a. The Lord will accept. Can you please be quiet and let me speak? The Lord will accept anyone or not. It didn't matter that the Cardinal was he wasn't acting on it until you came along, and that was
It's not when I came along. It's not when I came along. Not the pictures have nothing to do with it. Me and the Cardinal death.
The evidence is clear.
Get that in your brain. Get that in your brain.
The evidence is clear.
Okay?
He died with your pictures on his screen.
Look what you're saying. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. A priest died with my pictures. Cardinal died with my pictures on top of that. It doesn't make sense.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I have said what I have to say. What I have to say is that my picture have nothing to do with it, Cardinal death, and I didn't defraud the church. I didn't connect with anybody from the church. So what are you saying? I have proven my point. So what are you saying?
The Cardinal died with your nude pictures on his screen. He had a belt tied around his neck. He was naked and and he had an overdose of. It is very clear that your images are the cause of his death.
Your Cardinal have been others why. I mean, you have been doing a lot of things. So let me tell you something what you don't know. Your Cardinal have been doing a lot of different activities. Different activities. And
lies. It's a lie. You have no evidence of this. But we do have evidence of you trying to steal from the church and you being a. We do have evidence of that.
Why? I'm proving my evidence. Prove your evidence. I told you your Cardinal asked me to send me those pictures. But if you think
do you want me to show you this picture with a banana in your and a in your mouth?
Yes,
do you want me to show you this? Because this is your evidence that you're.
Wait, hold on a second. You have the pictures. Bring out the shout. You have the picture. What about the shout? Do you have the shout? Do you have the conversation? You have the picture, yes. Do you have the conversation?
Yes, we have everything.
Okay, bring it out. I want to see everything. Me and the Cardinal's conversation. Bring it out. If you have to bring the conversation, bring it out.
That was all.
Everything has been handed over to the authorities.
No, you said you have the pictures, so bring the conversation out. Me and the Cardinal's conversation. I want to see the conversation. Since you were thinking you're smart, I want to see the conversation. I want to see how the conversation.
And how can I show you a conversation on the phone?
No, I don't need you to show me the conversation. Show people they who know the law of the conversation. Because but what you're saying doesn't make sense to me. You said you have the picture. Yes, you might have the picture, but bring out the conversation of me and the Cardinal's conversation.
Charles,
I want to see if I willingly send it. I want to see if I willingly send this picture to this man. If he didn't ask me to do that. So you bring out the
pictures, we have seen the pictures. You have seen the pictures. You have made the pictures. Mr. Belhaven has seen the pictures and the authorities have the pictures.
Everybody has seen the pictures, but not everybody have the conversation. Okay?
No, but you turned
The
all
authorities have the conversation.
Yeah, you turned all of that
Everybody
over to
else.
Agent
You're
Anthony,
talking about
correct?
the decision.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So Agent Anthony will be able to provide all that to you as the investigation unfolds, Charles. I'm a little disappointed here, my friend.
He's just
Disappointed
trying
about
to
what?
deny everything.
Well, it sounds like
It's a
you were a
poly.
little
No, you
bit...
tell me disappointed about.
Charles, it sounds like you were a little bit more involved in trying to defraud this church than you originally told me. I'm a little bit disappointed.
No, explain to me. Explain to me. Well, yes, I told you I didn't introduce. Let him explain to me how did I try to defraud the church. Jerry contacted me. Okay, he contacted me. Yes, I should get back to the church. And he told me the Cardinal likes me. That if I send the Cardinal, so what did I do wrong? I want to ask you there. You told me I tried to defraud. How did I try to defraud the church?
What you did
I
wrong
ask
is
the
that you
Cardinal for money?
pretended to start a parish
No.
and you didn't. You only lied about it to get money. That's what you did wrong. You're a scammer.
Did I ask, madam, you don't know what you're saying. Did I ask?
My name is Sister Davina, not
money?
madam.
I will keep calling you madam. It doesn't bother me.
And I will call you little boy.
Whatever you call me doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me because you don't know what you're saying. Because you think you're smart, but you don't know.
I know
smart.
everything.
You're
I've
smart
seen all the conversations. You tried to steal from us.
enough.
And even now you're denying it while the evidence is clear.
What evidence? The evidence of what?
The evidence of you trying to scam our church.
What?
Your conversations with Jerry about stealing from our church. Everything you did.
I didn't ask the church.
Everything you did. The sermons and everything was fake.
I don't like too much talk. I don't like too
No,
much
because
talk.
it reveals that you're a
Take me to
liar.
wherever you want to take me to wherever you want to take me. Let me prove my. I don't think I'm not scared of you, scared of anybody, scared of the church. Take me to wherever you want. I have my
Jail, that's where you belong.
You think I'm scared that you're trying to threaten me that you would bring this, bring that, bring that. I have the evidence. Once you have your evidence, I have my evidence. Okay?
What kind of evidence do you think you have, little boy?
It doesn't matter to you. Bring your evidence.
Yes, it does
my
matter.
evidence.
You
It
have
doesn't matter.
nothing. You have nothing.
You don't have to ask me what.
Because you are a liar and a
ask me what
scammer.
Well, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but you don't know, and you don't know anything. You are more than a criminal and you are more than a sinner because you cover the church up and you know everything about what's going on in the church.
You are just a little
really what
boy
you got.
ranting because you didn't get the money that you wanted.
You're talking like somebody who's got hooked somewhere else before.
This is the end of the first part of this call. If you want to be the first to hear the second part, sign up as a member or subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching. If you want to read all about Charles' adventures, go to scambaitingforum.com and sign up.